He's going to be the one that closes it out.
Oh, boy.
Yep, going up against V/Esports Zantetsu from the United Arab Emirates. Making sure.
Very strong scene from over there as well.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Won't say they retired anybody, but they definitely put some damage up on some of the other international players at their local tournaments. I have a lot of respect on the screen right now.
Yeah, I can't. Is this like, oh yeah, it's a real match. Okay. Yeah, button checks are done. They're just both being very, very safe. Finally finds a way in. Doesn't actually confirm it, but gets the back throw anyway.
All right, nice safe jump. Didn't want to try to DP that at all. Smart move from Zantetsu.
Yeah, like a lot of the safe plays so far.
Looking strong. And only a couple. Oh man, there's just no solid hits happening from either one of these players right now. Just a lot of big moves. Ooh, down C, no activation, no meter. Uh-oh, that's going to hurt.
Yes, finally finds the first big hit of the match. Yes, 1 bar damage for Shune. Hit him with a 2-step right there, caught him flinching. That's 7.
You trying to take a grab?
That's 7 for flinching, my friend.
Oh boy, Mai stayed strong through all the iterations of this game, strong in this one. But with a lot of work to do in front of her, this Shune is pretty much fresh.
Yeah, you can see the speed on the fan projectile. Oh, great blocks on the cross speed low profile. Yeah, blowbacks in the air or on the ground. Great range from Mai.
Yeah. Great speed as well. Ooh. No activation. I wanted to for the Ryu Inbu instead. All right, that's cute.
Ooh. Staying in the air longer than you thought.
How many times do you think that's going to work? I think that's once.
Yeah. Max Mo confirmed from WP2K.
I still got 3 bars there. Can put a lot of damage on the Shune if he gets 1 confirmation. Looking for there.
Yeah, good job getting it out of the corner. Oh, and then he gets the Max Mo confirm again. Has the corner as well. It's going to be damaged. Drops it at the end.
I just don't think Zantetsu is feeling very comfortable here. And this might help out a lot in that, but man. Oh.
He wanted to hold on to the meter. Luckily for him, he does still get the kill.
That was risky for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of life left on that Mai.
Ooh. And now we see Mai versus Leona. Again, though, like I was saying, Zantetsu not looking that comfortable, but might turn it around. As soon as I said, every time I say he's uncomfortable, he gets the confirmation. That might be his hot button.
Oh, yeah, over half life right there on the damage. Did cost him the meter, but Mai is so good at harassing the opponent even without meter.
And remember, Leona got super low HP, so those hits hurt.
Ooh! Float up over. Yeah, got the size.
Suddenly, Zantetsu in control here. I better not jinx it.
Put out the fan. Oh, I thought he was going to anti-air.
Ah, speaking of anti-air.
Yeah, that was really good anti-air from WPK2 right there. But yeah, the speed of Mai's projectile, right, it goes so slow that it's easy to set up anti-air situations from that. I thought Zantetsu was going to be able to do it, but we got the rock anchor.
The rock anchor. He's going to try to play this clean, though. I don't think he's going to want to spend meter here. Yeah, he tried to do this with a stand blowback run up. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Oh, he did that too close!
Yeah. Got to be careful with the spacing on that. It might have been an execution error.
I will say he hit that charge masterfully.
Yeah.
I did not see him charging that at all. All right, now we got the namesake.
Yeah, exactly. WPK2 cosplaying as Han has his boy with 5 bars on deck.
Oh, man, that can hurt so much. He's a mix-up machine.
Oh! 2 shifts passing in the night. Jumps out of the command grab.
He's seen that before.
Oh! Just goes with it, though. Elbow putting on the damage.
Oh!
All right, tosses him into the corner. Nice block in the overhead.
Oh, man, break your back.
Hunt still so much meter to play with here.
Yeah, no reason for him to get too crazy right now. He may be down in life, but he's got 4 bars. Take your time getting that confirmation, because it's going to hurt no matter what. No whip punish there. All right.
Out of the air, still in Maximo. Now, oh, he rolls out of the overhead, gets thrown.
All right, we might see Zantetsu get a little nervous here.
That was a good guard cancel rollout. Not a lot of meter to play with, though.
All right, it's up on WPK to make Zantetsu's nervousness work in his favor. Because Zantetsu does not want to be in the position where he has to block in the corner. Oh!
Gets the crouch beat, Maximo confirm as well.
After the run under, no less. No meter for a super follow-up, but still get the damage.
The damage he can. 13 seconds on the clock now.
Oh, no. Ooh, that would have. Oh, my God. Zantetsu probably looking at the clock thinking, hey, this is mine. Takes the low B into confirmation, into death.
The Hind getting the job done.
I think he was just a little, I think he thought it ended a little too early there because we saw him stand up there and kind of just exhale even.
Very close match, though, from Zantetsu and WPK. That mind.
I like how the end of that played out really nice, too.
Yeah.
If Zantetsu had just held on to that defensive mindset, maybe he tried to jump. I don't know.
Right to the aquarium. Oh, see the stand C from Yuri. We talked about her buttons. They're quite good.
Telling you, man.
All blow back from WPK now, trying to keep him outrange. Oh, commits to that stand C, but no meter to follow it up with the Maximo cancel.
Thinking he's probably thinking he's got more meter than he does, or he's just kind of autopiloting these responses. Get a little bit more out of that, I think.
Again, Nicole C.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Oh, DP to DP. Works in every game.
I like that. Sakazaki's. Go figure.
Oh, I thought he was trying to set up for some grime right there, but Zantetsu did the smart thing and just rolled out.
Good buttons from Zantetsu right now. No commitments. Oh, that could work for him. Hard knockdown. What you got for breakfast?
Iceberg Slim. Stays on the same side. Reversal throw from WPK, though.
That's crazy. Out of the block pressure, too.
Stand C didn't confirm that time.
Oh, my God. Can't mess with those limbs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You got to, at the end of the day, Yuri still has to get in her range.
Yeah.
And Shune is just outranging her that entire round.
Yeah, great stuff from WPK, making sure he went with the long-range buttons. He was going to beat Yuri in the neutral. That was going to be the way to do it.
Yeah, man. Shune just makes this guy mad uncomfortable.
Oh, tries to get out.
Uh-oh,
nice.
that time? Got it up. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't quite a safe jump right there. So Zantetsu blows it up with the EX Super, spins the meter, but he'll have a full life mine because of it.
And that's not one of the faster reversal supers either.
Yeah.
So he was definitely playing with his life there. All right, good buttons from him. Good buttons from Zantetsu right now, making sure, not necessarily to get damage, but to make sure that WPK2 can't get anything started. Katosin again, you talk about that slow fireball fan. Hoping that this Leona will land on it, but oh, he land on this.
Oh, yeah. EX Super. Now WPK stays in the corner here. Oh, goes with a floaty jump right there. No answer from Zantetsu.
All right, probably working on 3 bars here. Hoping that maybe he can make this Leona jump over a fan and maybe go for the climax just to keep it up the damage. Oh, not going to get the chance here. That's going to be a wrap for Mai. Zantetsu on the ropes.
All right. Zantetsu now down to just the Rock.
The Rock, yes.
The Rock. So you might have to be taking a quick break to go on Titan Games right now if you can't pull out this victory.
Got to make some money real quick.
Yeah. Call that golden boy.
Tighten up this moveset. Ooh!
All right. Able to get the DP out. Dark cancel roll.
Like
but she was already in the air. Scoops her up. EX command grab.
Spend it.
Very nice, very nice. Oh, goes to the overhead, but a great block from WPK. Staying strong, pokes back with the far C.
I think maybe that was an accident, but he decided to commit to it anyway after the first time.
Yeah.
He's like, let me just throw another one.
Oh, Wage tries to bait out the reversal.
Oh, no. Did he press a button? Yo!
Oh!
That was a gamble for sure. I don't think he saw anything.
Oh, yeah. Definitely was a gamble. One that paid off in the end.
Oh, man, but this WPK2's Hein. He ain't just wearing the outfit for no reason.
Oh, yeah, we got the jump counter as well. Tries with the empty low, but a great block.
Hard knockdown again. He ain't just wearing the outfit for no reason.
Oh, yeah, we got the jump counter as well. Tries with the empty low, but a great block.
Hard knockdown again.
Back a fireball afterwards as well to tack on some damage.
And Zantetsu not out of this yet. Still possible. Get him to land on a Reppuken. That might be good damage for a Shine Knuckle. Oh, my God.
Oh, you actually managed to get out.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wish Terry's was that good.
Air to air, though. WPK still in control here. Meter advantage as
Oh,
well.
caught him standing, but it gets out.
Oh, trying to counter now. Going with some hard reads. WPK trying to close this out, and he does. The long range on Hein will take it 2-0 over Zone Tetsu and send him to loser's bracket.
That was some good old footsies.
Yes, yes, right there. I like that. Not greedy at all from WPK2, right? Just goes with the backdash, and then it picked the perfect time to bring out one of Hein's long-range moves and put it away.
Yeah, we saw Zantetsu just kind of living by the skin of his teeth right there, but also WPK2 not saying, well, I got the life lead, I'm just going to keep, myrtleizing you in the corner. He said, no, we're going to go back to this footsie game in the middle of the screen, and the best man's going to win.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. That's why I feel like it has been very common throughout our winners here in this round 1 or round 2 of action is the patient style, right? The patient play, not getting overzealous even when it comes to a life lead or it comes to trying to get characters regen for their health back even more. Like they're all just playing nice and patient, nice and safe, compact style.
Yeah. Speaking of style, we are going to see our first Korean of the day.
Okay,
and we know that the Koreans have a prolific history in KOF as of 2012, even before that. But as far as EVO's concerned,
yes,
Mad KOF.
Who is in the bracket.
Who is in the bracket, of course. Lacid, the Cafe It Boys, basically.
Yeah.
The Korean scene for KOF, super strong, but they got their work cut out. This guy, KOF #1, apparently. I like that name.
Oh, I thought it was KOF No One.
KOF No One.
Either way.
I'm going to say #1.
So it's #1 if he wins and then No One if he loses.
Exactly, it's No One.
It's the OS built into the name.
That's pretty sick. But he's got to go against the guy that we have been propping up the entire day, Lagia, the protege of M-Dash, the defeater of not only Shanghai, ZJZ, and ET at King of Festival. Just probably, as we've been told, the brightest young star in Japan today.
I mean, as far as from what I've heard, M-Dash really considers this man a prodigy, right? 19, 20 years old, one of the youngest players in the scene. And apparently this is his first KOF game as well. So
yeah, he said he started with 14, and so that should prove that you don't have to be a legacy player to be a good player at KOF.
Yeah, and I feel like that is, that might be a slight misconception across almost all fighting games, right? But you see these players, these young guys, or even the people that have taken to games later on in their fighting game career. It's just if you are willing to put in the time and willing to really understand what is strong and what makes this game what it is, you can be successful in it.
Exactly. And now we're going to see if he can pull it off against a Korean player, which I'm not sure if he has much experience against because that's a totally different ecosystem than what he's working with here. Very famously, Japan and Korea have had a back-and-forth rivalry since, before 13, but 13 was when it blew up.
Yes.
And we're going to see if that's going to continue here because I know there's a little bit of pride between those scenes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Lagia, starting with 14.
The winner of the November Invitational for KOF 14.
November Invitational,
the
man.
disciple of M-Dash.
That's a big set of shoes to follow. M-Dash?
Oh, yeah.
My God.
For sure. One of the legends here in his home country of Japan. See, he's able to defend the house.
That's why I love those regional rivalries, man.
Of course, man. It's always just an added element into the drama of the fighting game, right? People coming from different areas. And we always talk about how different regions have different play styles. It just is the way it works out in fighting games. People start to gravitate towards the style of whoever's the most successful in their country or in their region.
Because you're trying to beat that guy that's always taking your money, you know? So, but the interesting thing is now that fighting games in general are just so global and that the communications improved that much, it only spends a certain amount of time being a local style only. Eventually that ends up bleeding out into other scenes, and you start to see shadows of that in other people's play.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's really cool to see, yeah. And only the scenes that, really love their style of play hold on to that.
Yeah, exactly. And even then, right, they'll sprinkle in some stuff that they have picked up from other regions. It's just how you have to be successful in fighting games. You have to continue to evolve, continue to develop your tactics, the strategies that you implement. It's just how it gets down.
Yeah. I think the only player that probably had a lot of great success without ever really evolving was Bala, Once he got started, that was it.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we're getting some headphone situations worked out here. I'm really excited to see Lagia play. Obviously, we haven't really gotten to see him since that Invitational back last year. So we're going to see how he adjusts to this patch in 3.1 and how, in general, he's going to show out here for KOF 14. Of course, a shout out to all the sponsors you see on the screen right now. A bunch of people contributing
Some
to
big
make
names
Evo
in there,
Japan
man.
happen. Yeah, Nissan in the building. I got a Nissan car at home. Shouts to Nissan. You already know. You see a bunch of people here in the building as well. Hori, Taito, Kamba, all kinds of stuff. Alienware. You see the Alienware monitors.
Panasonic?
Yeah, man. Alienware monitors the players are playing on.
And, of course, NTT Docomo, which I've been seeing all over Japan since I got here.
Indeed. All right. Yeah, I want to see what Lagia brings to the table. And, of course, KOF, no one as well, or number one, however you want to call it.
Yeah, no.
From Korea.
I'm sure that he does not show up to this tournament with, delusions of I can just, be anybody and win.
Yeah.
This guy is probably one of the strongest players in his area.
All right. Looks like the headphone situation has been handled, so should be getting into the game momentarily. Again, thank you all for tuning in here on twitch.tv/Evo4. I think they're agreeing on taking a button check real quick before going on. Yeah, just picking the characters. I at least appreciate that. Just go through the character real quick.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Make sure you get the button checks out of the way before we continue on to the real match. And again, Lagia, despite being new on the scene, from what we've heard, is one of the favorites to take the entire tournament.
Man, that is such a high pedigree on your first game.
It's dope that at that invitational, he was able to defeat Xiao Hai twice, right? Because Xiao Hai had a similar story, right? Coming up, competed very young and was thought of as a prodigy, was thought of as one of the most dominant players in fighting games as soon as he bursted onto the scene and started competing heavily. So it's dope to see it all come full circle and have a new prodigy, a new 19, 20-year-old burst onto the scene and give him the hand.
I just got to say it's really cool that not only that he's allowed to be here and do that at his age, but that he's being brought up by someone on the scale of M-Dash.
Yeah.
That's something that, not every scene has that. And that's how this scene survives, is that by the old champions recognizing the talent in the newer ones and then harnessing that.
Yeah, and I got to give Japan super props for that because in almost every game they really have a mentor-student system, right? Like we've seen plenty of Street Fighter systems, like tournaments being held in place where Momochi's coaching people, where Fudo's coaching people, and then we have M-Dash and Lagia here in KOF, and I've heard of similar situations in Guilty Gear. So this whole region in general is very much about nurturing the next generation of players.
And over in America, we can't even stand to give each other respect. We're like, I don't want to learn from you. I'm trying to take your money.
All right, here we go. We are into the match now. KOF number one on the first side up against Lagia. Korea versus Japan. Both players starting off nice and slow. We got Alice on the side of Lagia as well, a character we haven't seen yet today.
Lagia is apparently pretty crazy. She's got great limbs, super long overhead. But KOF number one not giving Lagia a chance to really get started here. Uh-oh, what a delay.
Oh, yeah, catches KOF. No one flinching right there.
Okay. Might lose that range game if he keeps going low. Wow. I did not think that was going to reach.
Yeah, great spacing, great measurement from KOF.
Good roll out of the corner. Wow, a lot of delayed buttons here. I like it. Just staggering that pressure. Trying to catch Lagia pressing a button as like, what do they call that?
Oh, he actually landed on top of the dome again. We go into max mode as well. Give me that damage.
Abare, that's what I mean.
Oh, Abare, yes.
Yeah, man. Trying to capture that Abare. And now, KOF number one on the ropes, and that's going to be it for his kill. But 14 seconds left on the clock. Lagia not looking too bad, but the next couple hits on this Alice is going to put, oh my God, the Blue Mary.
Yeah, the Blue Mary stretching out real quick.
That could do it. She's still scary, man.
Oh, nice. Just with the stand or the neutral hop C. Keeping him at bay. And you can see Lagia, young man, but very patient so far, right? Yep. Gets hit by the crouch B.
Here's the party starter.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Just get her out of there. I have no problem with that. Armbar!
Oh. Blue Mary, all right. Striking quick.
She's a spider, man. Oh, man. The Mary Mirrors.
You can see at the top of your screen, this is winners round 4, so we are quite far along in the bracket already.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure some favorites are already dead.
Yeah. Neutral hop. Blue Mary mirrors now, right on top of the dome piece again, not blocking the correct way.
Oh, Lagia in trouble here, but drops the follow-up.
Oh, he got him with a crouch B rolling out though, but no meter to confirm it's max mode. Crouch B able to get rid of that, but a great spacing from Lagia right there, going to max mode of his own. Oh, breaks the neck, that didn't sound good.
Disgusting.
Oh, trying to catch out a reversal mash right there.
KOF #1 obviously thought he was in control of this match, but as soon as he got hit by the Ashibare Taiku, low B, oh no,
Oh, German!
It all just left him. All of his oxygen just left him after that combo.
Oh, and then he combos off the air blowback as well with the slide. Lagia doing real good, and is going to bring out the Shune. Wow, I just noticed both of these players are playing Blue Mary Shune in the second and third position.
They're pretty strong shells, I guess.
Yeah. Just that point character being switched.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That was weird because he blew back canceled the max remote activation, but she was able to stop in time.
Yeah.
Was that an OS?
Maybe.
I thought that would have definitely hit him.
Ooh, the crouch B just run up into it. KOF #1 coming away with big damage because of it. Nice, knocks him down. One more touch will be the game. But you can see Lagia, Shune player on his own, not falling for those cheap overheads.
Hey!
Oh, but he has been one to roll out, and KOF has been scouting it excellently.
KOF #1's been scouting it because, and also just been using that low B every chance he gets. I'm not sure if he's like expecting it to hit or if he's just got it ready to go, but it's been paying off dividends from the entire time with any character he's using. The low B has basically been telling the story. There it is again. But Lagia gets it back.
Yeah, Big Drum Nora to start off, going to spin the super. Or going to spin the climax? No. Hold on to the 3 bars so if he gets one more hit, that will be the end of KOF. We'll blow back, yeah, so he doesn't get anything else after that jump in.
All right, KOF #1 understanding still has 2 bars there, so if he touches Lagia, it's still going to hurt a lot for him. Not feeling completely necessary to dash in.
Yeah, this goes with the crouch B activation on block. Thought he would be able to get the anti-air.
Yeah, I think Lagia's just like, okay, I've got some room to play with here, so maybe I'll get a little frisky. Yeah, that window is rapidly decreasing now.
Oh, the stand D after he got hit by a crouch B.
Wow.
KOF #1 gonna go into the super as well. A lot of damage.
Uh-oh, Lagia on the ropes here right now. Oh, a little bit of run-up grab. I respect it.
Look at this now, Lagia not whipping anything. Don't want to play now, just looking for his opening. Trying to focus in, but the trade in the air will seal the first game for KOF #1.
All right, Lagia not looking too bad there, but it kind of got away from him at the end of it. And KOF #1 stayed calm and collected the entire time.
Yes.
His confirmations were working out every time. Off of the Ashibare Taiku, just a single hit activation. We saw Lagia try to do the same thing, dropped it, got it back anyway, but he's just a little bit more shaky on the execution than KOF #1.
A very even match going into the first one. We got Alice. Now let's see if she can do some work. Oh, great block on that.
Jump air to air. Wow. Just seeing the window going for reversal. Oh, he's angry. Trying to mount that damage up as soon as possible.
Oh, the overhead. Deceptive animation on it, too. And that's one of the big differences, I think, in overheads in this game, right, is the animation of it. You saw Rocks kind of slow, kind of deliberate. Alice, not so much.
Yeah, that kind of swings slower than overhead, yeah.
Much more deceptive than a lot of the overheads in this game.
All right, now a lot of work for KOF #1's Mary. Oh.
Okay, I like that. Crouch D, get what you can.
Oh, nice way to check that jump. Oh, man, yeah. Looks like Lagia's got everything working for him right now. And here's what we're going to see. KOF #1 can keep it cool.
Oh, that was so good from Lagia right there. Recognizing that he hopped over his normal, just inputting the DP after. Great stuff. And, yeah, I mean, he smoked these first 2 characters.
We're not seeing much production out of KOF #1. It's not over yet, but we got to see if he's got any gas in the tank after this. That's 2 characters down. That's a lot of air out of your lungs.
Yeah, and what was such a close first match, the second match has been a completely different story.
He's just using that meter for the extra mix-up.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the corner on top of this, so he's going to be able to continue to put, oh no, actually putting her mid-screen. Just trying to get the optimal damage.
Nice air to air. And Lagia right now looking super dominant. Oh my God, dude. It's working out for him now. The execution issue he had in a previous match no longer a problem.
And then the overhead, no meter to go into.
Oh my God, dude.
Fakes the cross-up, goes into the empty low, and an OCV in response.
Oh.
All right, you know, I was a little worried for a second. I was like, we were building this Lagia guy up pretty well. I hope he doesn't lose. And then all of a sudden, OCV in the second game just goes wild.
Straight up, that safe jump was literally inside of the character.
Yeah.
When he was like, what?
I didn't think he was going to land on that side.
Nah.
And then on top of that, it was an empty low. Like,
oh, my God.
Lagia.
I feel like it could have been a light, too, in the air. Like jump
yeah.
light. All right, hopefully KF number 1 gets the adjustment round out here. Because I know he does not want to get OCV'd again, but Lagia seems to have all engines flaring.
Yeah. Already has Kyo in this corner as well. You see, delaying the Rekkas catches him with the last one. That means you're going to keep getting oppressed.
And now the scary thing about that is if he does it again, we know that KF number 1 is probably going to try to DP it.
Look, again, whenever he whiffs that, just inputs the DP after when he recognizes the opponent hops out of it. Great stuff. Hit that jump normal a little bit too early, so he doesn't go into Maximo. Knew it wouldn't combo. Great awareness from Lagia as well.
All right, now it's Lagia's turn to be in the corner.
Well, let's see. He has meter, though. He can guard cancel, roll out, guard cancel, blowback if he so wishes, but he's not going to just yet. The guard bar is there. Oh, he used it at the last second, so he's going to get guard broken hits, but again, a little bit too early, so he gets to throw afterwards.
Oh, no. He had to roll back because he knew he was going to get guard broken, man. And that is the cardinal sin of the KOF players. When they see that purple guard meter, it's like, okay, it's time to do bad rolls.
He jumped out. That was so smart from Lagia here, going to Maximo, taking the help. One bar on deck as well.
You can only block for so long.
Oh, wow. My goodness, the harassment.
I would be upset if I was KF number 1 with that. With that Rekka hit me like that, I'm like, what?
The Rekka keeping you locked up in the corner.
Are you ready?
Okay, number 1 guy trying to bounce back with this Blue Mary. Alice, a little less than half life, and she was a menace this game. If you can kill her now, that'd be a huge break.
Yeah, Alice is super strong, especially up front when you don't have a lot of meter to just deal with her stuff.
Ripple V Dream right into the max mode. Give me that life.
Oh my God, that's the second time he's gotten mixed up by that. What's going to happen is the same side.
Oh, we have guard cancel roll out that time. Again, not looking for it.
And right now, KOF number 1 all mixed up. Doesn't want to get even anywhere near this Alice.
The overhead again, you mentioned the range on there. A little bit deceptive as well. Smokes Blue Mary. And now he's on the verge of back-to-back OCV.
He does not know the range, and I don't blame him, man.
Yeah,
I would not be able to judge it either in that situation.
It goes mad far.
Woo! Oh my God, dude.
Just dashes up and eats the jump in, goes to the other side, whipping the air blowback into the lows.
He wants this Alice out so badly right now, but he's kind of taking some risks that he doesn't need to in the position that he's in. Okay, there we go. And I think that's going to be it for Alice, but still has a full health Blue Mary and Shune to deal with in the back.
Yeah, good stuff from KOF. Number 1, avoiding the back-to-back OCBs, managing to get rid of the problem here. Going to get some decent life back on Shune. Got a long way to go, but better than he was looking before.
Oh, man, it's not looking that great either. The 3 bars, a little bit enough life back to be a threat, but at the same time, you got to believe Lagia's feeling cool. It's just not even tripping. Shocking.
Oh, the neck break real quick, and he's still looking so in control of this set. Oh, nice there. Roll back. Actually working out for KOF number 1 here. Trying to go with the grind, but he couldn't get a cross-up right there.
Well, I get recognizing that definitely wasn't plus. He pressed the button, forcing KOF number 1 to back off.
Lagia has so much meter here, but again, not going with any guard cancel rolls or blowbacks. There it is.
Well, Lagia is just like, whatever, man. 3 bars. Come at me.
Oh,
party starter.
Looked like a little bit too late on the attempt for an anti right there.
Is that
Just
enough
blocked the
to
wrong
kill?
way.
27 seconds left on the clock. All right, that's going to be green health.
All right. So KOF managing to bring it to the anchor battle.
5 bars, but you got to do it yourself here. You know, it's like.
Man, he has so much meter on the side of Lagia. KOF doesn't have a lot of health to play with. Oh, he's trying to get the crouch D on the other side.
that's
But
gonna be
Lagia
Well played from Lagia. Well played from KOF #1. That was superb.
Yeah, great stuff. What an adjustment from that man. Turn a close first game into a complete wipe in the second game, and then the third game, again, KOF #1 adjusting with that Shune, managing to get rid of those first two characters, but just the adjustment came a little bit too late, right? It left him at such a deficit in that last one.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it comes, though. 'Cause, like, you don't get those opportunities all the time, and yeah, they say take them and make them happen, but Lagia's defense and his offense was just so strong working in tandem that, KOF #1 kind of got stuck watching a lot of that.
Yeah. So great stuff from Lagia. He's going to be advancing 2-1. Again, if you're unfamiliar with him, very new to the fighting game scene, KOF 14, his first KOF game. At 19, 20 years old, but already won an invitational back in November, beat Shanghai twice in that invitational, beat ZJZ in losers finals, and beat ET in grand finals. So he's one of the favorites coming into this event, despite having this being one of his first tournaments, early in his lifespan, I should say, early in his career.
We don't know if he's been to other EVOs or if he's been to EVO Japan last year, but as far as we know, this is his first major debut at EVO as a KOF player.
Yeah.
So, whew.
Yeah, great stuff from him. He's looking, I can see why people are talking about him. Though.
That looks frustrating to deal with.
Yeah, great stuff. We're rocking the Alice, the Blue Mary, and the Shune. Good stuff indeed. And next up, we're going to have CG Pineapple, also representing Hong Kong versus Kaito Man, representing Japan.
Okay, hopefully we can get this going real quickly because I got to see some fast-paced action after that. I love the tactical, surgical work as well, but I really like that in-your-face rush down, got to beat you up as soon as possible play style that I know is probably coming up sometime soon. Because it's KOF, baby.
Yeah, that's just how it is, right?
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of players showing respect at those ranges, right? Because the max range, since
the max range of some of these moves are ridiculous.
Yeah,
straight up.
Exactly. And since you can confirm them into max mode, you just eat so much damage from those long range buttons.
That overhead, man. Jeez, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's deceptive, right? Not only does it have so much range, but the start animation is a little deceptive. It's hard to point out just from looking at it, right? You kind of have to feel it in your bones.
You kind of do, but then at the same time, you're thinking, like, man, that means I am forced to now play this guy's game at a range that is unheard of.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels bad, man. That's a great job from Lagia, though, right? Threatening with the overhead enough to really condition his opponent to make him think about all these options, and then that's when the defense starts to crumble.
Yep. Nothing to say nothing about the safe jump mix-up game he was running there halfway through that match where he was just going same side, other side, and obviously KOF #1 had never seen that before.
Yes.
So those things all come into factors to making Lagia one of the strongest players here. And don't forget, this is double elimination. This is, in Japan they don't do that normally. So Lagia is going to get extra time to mix you up in here.
Most definitely.
All right, looks like we got some button checks going on early here.
Let's make sure that gets taken care of. We got the thumbs up from one side. The thumbs up.
No, they got the esports arm fold on the other.
Yeah. All right, we got the thumb up in return.
Looks like we're off.
So again, if you are still tuning in here to KOF 14, we got about 15 minutes left on the schedule at least. This might be the last match, but KOF is not over today. We are going to be switching to a different stream a little bit later on to continue the tournament if you're looking for some more action.
Right. Hopefully it might be not a malfunction going on. Okay, no, this thing.
We're good. We're good. Live in Fukuoka, Japan. Oh, wait a minute. I spoke a little bit too soon. We
Plug my headphones in.
Oh, okay. Gotta make sure they got the audio nice and clear and crisp.
That's right. Do not attempt to.
Shouts to Astro, the headset sponsor of EVO Japan 2019. I thought it was Astro, but I definitely waited till the sponsor screen came up just to be sure.
Don't start the blow up early.
Just to be sure, I waited till the ad changed. Like, ooh, all right. Oh man, Love Hearts on the screen.
I see Oswald.
Yeah, I saw Zarina. Oh, come noodle.
You want to talk about diversity?
Serena in the building again. Looking to dance on her foes, and then we got
such a problem. Such a problem.
Oh, so this is actually Waimu versus Matt KOF. Okay, so my bad. The Pineapple versus Kaito Man match is coming up after this. I see.
Okay.
So it'll be Waimu versus Matt KOF here. Leona Love, Iori.
Wait a minute, what?
Okay, so no, it is these guys, right? It's Pineapple versus
Yeah, I believe it is. That's not
okay.
back
Yeah, because that's not Matt KOF.
Yeah. Unless he... Nah,
Change his look.
Did he seriously change his look like that?
Well, either way, Zarina going to work right
going
here.
to work right now. Flowers everywhere.
Indeed.
That is definitely not Matt KOF. All right, here we go. Matt KOF. Love Heart.
There we go. Okay,
Kaito
okay.
Man.
So
Kaito Man, Love Heart.
Okay. Oh, wow. Nice STO right there. Let's see Love Heart. Trying to stomp him out, but can't find anything.
It's a shame this is going to be the last game she's in. Well, then SK Heroines, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6B, yep, safe.
Going pretty much in Pineapple's favor. Doesn't really have to commit to anything.
Yeah, he's big chilling. Has a meter on deck as well, just in case that 6B hits.
Yeah, that's a nice feeling, too, because then you just, like, kind of get to throw those big legs out at you. Kind of nonstop.
Yeah, and 6B has so much hit stun on it, right? That it's very easy to confirm in a max mode.
Something that a lot of people also kind of take for granted with Zarina is that a lot of her non-attack animations look like attacks. So you kind of end up getting tripped out by like the hop.
I like that reversal. Oh, stomps on him at the end. Two rolls to the other side, but no, the max mode combo drop.
Try to hit. Wow, backdashes for days, man. That's a fast backdash.
Continue to apply the pressure here. Good block on the jump in. Nice block on the low as well. Looking for a reversal throw from Kaito Man. As soon as they get close, a lot of KOF players go to that, right? Very quick start up on the throws.
That's right. And forward B in the air is a hard knockdown. If it wasn't already good enough. Spider trap. Hey!
Yeah, that's one of the best things about Zarina, man. That 6B. Not only does it go so far, but so much hit stun on it. Very easy to confirm in a max mode.
Hit him with the cartwheel. That's cold-blooded, man.
Yeah. 2 hits on the 6B.
All right. Going for that punish, I respect it. A lot of people like to let that happen twice. They think that plus for some reason. Jeez.
Ooh, mad damage from Pineapple here.
Just errant hits leading to 40%. Forget about it. Beam me up. Yeah, he don't want to get nowhere near that. He's like, ah.
Even with 3 bars, right? He's like, nah, I can't afford to lose this life. He has to go through 3 characters.
Yep, and she's not going to throw anything out that's going to let him really counter. He's going to, like, he's got to get in there.
Yeah, this is such a tough spot for Kaito Man because, again, you want to make sure that you end the match quickly so you can regen more life, but you don't want to take unnecessary risks and get blown up. Guard cancel blowback keeps him in the corner, but nothing afterwards gets thrown for it.
Oh, he's shook.
Okay. Just went into the Rekka.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, whatever, man.
Yeah,
Just
get off me.
Oh, man.
Oh, the hind, though.
Pineapple with the hind in secondary. 2 bars, about to be 3. He gets a knockdown. Might see some super meaty setups.
Whoa, I like that. Kaito Man recognizing that Pineapple was going to respect the cross on there.
This could actually be good for Kaito Man. Oh, again with the skunk kiss.
All right.
Yo.
Oh, then he gets the cross up. Kaito Man really bringing this back right now.
Oh, my God.
Hasn't getting any damage on the Iori.
It always ends like this, Rich. It's always the Iori.
It really is always the Iori, man. It really is. This character makes miracles happen.
And Kaito Man suddenly saying thanks for the meter.
Oh, man. Didn't take a scratch on Iori in that last round.
Oh,
Builds up
my
over
God.
half life, and he
This
finds
Oswald,
the first hit.
Oswald definitely can't be playing this
Oh,
kind of
the
game.
overhead. Kaito Man really on the verge of reverse OCV right now.
Kaito Man's all like, I just play a million hours around kind of blood. That's the only way I know how to play Iori. Oh my God!
He manages the low profile with the 2B.
Not enough meter for the activation. Gets the
Gets
tanky
the
leg
cross
anyway.
up.
Are you kidding me, Rich? He actually did it.
Kaito Man reverse OCV comes back with solo Iori on Pineapple.
Sugoi.
All right, that was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. That's a way to send the message. With Pineapple, you got to maintain your mental composure, right?
Yeah,
You completely had that first match. You got to calm down. You got to make sure you go into the second one clear head. You had control. You had the match in the palm of your hand. Your play is good. Just make sure that when that Iori comes out again that you handle it.
Pineapple angry, man. He's like, Hada. What in the worldwide of sports just happened?
And Kaito, man, you can see already riding that momentum right there. Gets the blowback, though. It's going to slow it down. Pineapple needs to come back, start controlling the neutral with his Zarina.
And it's hard as a player to come back from a loss like that and not want to turn it up to like another 10%. But Pineapple cannot afford to play it like that right now.
Okay, he gets the 6B, goes into the maximum as well. It's going to put Kaito Man in the corner.
Okay, just be a little. Oh no, it can't be trading like that. That's going to be in the Zarina if he takes a couple more of those. And now Kaito Man playing the runaway game.
Yeah, doing a good job of shuffling through his defensive options. We saw that poke back crouch B right there. Oh, with the blowback. Managing to go over the low move of Leona, and then he just finishes it off with a chip. Well done.
Okay, that's not looking too bad, but at the same time, Pineapple is not in this nearly as a comfortable position as he was in the previous match. I think he might need to calm down just a little bit.
One good thing is no meter on the side of Pineapple for Kaito Man.
And we might see some more action from this Love Heart now. Haven't seen one down C from her yet. That's usually her favorite button.
Yeah, been opened up early.
Or jump blowback at least. What? I definitely thought I saw a punish coming there.
Nowhere to be found. Kaito Man has the max mode activation. Hasn't gone with any EX moves or anything like that. We finally see a crouch C there.
Oh,
steps on the toes.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Spin that super. Get rid of the Zarina.
41 seconds, not a bad time to end that on.
There, regen decent amount of health. Has one bar on deck.
You're going to try to outrange him on the ground. Ooh, stand blowback. All right. Stomp on him. Ooh!
Yeah, Pineapple trying to go with the big normals.
All right, using those lights to hold him in place. Oh, speaking of lights. No meter for super, though. Wow!
Oh, yeah, spin on him.
And that was something that Kaito Man just didn't expect to be in his face at that moment. Yeah. Thought he had a jump back coming. Rising hard from full screen, maybe just trying to build meter.
Yeah, dangerous way to do so.
Seriously.
Got away with it that time.
Ooh, what a great Ashibara Taiku!
That was beautiful spacing.
Give him the stomp.
Oh, yes, to end it. Oh, and then they both just take the throw after. Did he get the anti-air super? He does. Pineapple will put away Love and bring out the Iori. Woo. Oh, that was phenomenal spacing from both players at the end there.
I think Pineapple just thought, or rather Kaito Man just thought like there wasn't nothing that Pineapple was going to be willing to do to cover that hop. So he thought he was going to cover that distance for free.
Let's roll through a fireball here. Oh.
And he wants to take care of this Iori now. Don't even give him a chance to think he nice.
See Kaito Man very active here in the neutral.
All right.
Now stuck in the corner though. Guard cancel. Oh, was going to be a problem, but he gets hit.
We see Pineapple no longer willing to even give him a chance to breathe. Oh, no whip punish though.
Oh my God. Don't try to put that crouch B out there.
He did that way too early. Oh my God, not like this.
Dashboard. He just ran under the neutral hop like that?
That
what?
Not like we haven't seen it before, Rins, but what the Fudgenheimer.
Yeah. Kaito Man putting his cojones on the table with that one.
For real, man.
Fireball, he'll take the cheap damage where he can get it. Doesn't have to commit too much. He's looking good.
Oh, no!
He finds the first hit, goes into a max mode. Yo, Pineapple reeled back in his chair when he got hit by that, too. It's not a good look.
Reset.
Oh,
he caught him.
Jump back, but yeah. That was good stuff.
That definitely covers that distance.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. And you can see he even did a jump back, a blow back to try to catch something, but nah, that's super definitely big enough to completely nullify that option. And we're going to a game 3.
All right.
Oh, man.
That ended up being closer than I thought, I'll be honest, because I thought Pineapple was just going to, like, hold on to the same kind of lead he had in the previous match. But Kaito Man took it to him. So we're going to see a little bit of, like, the strongest player right now, I think. No one's going to want to commit to anything. Just hella respect. Yeah, like, it's such close matches, right? We don't see a character select. We don't see an order select. Both players just wanting to outplay the other with what they got right now. Yo runs right into the voltage charger. All right, Trey, that's going to be in Kaito Man's favor. Yeah, we see again a lot of respect on the screen right now. No one wants to take a solid hit into confirmation, so they're going into these big single hits.
Yeah, and Kaito Man's doing a good job playing outside of the ranged arena, strongest at, and then the jump up.
Ooh! Lucky he did not have meter. That would have been so much damage.
Oh, just the slicer as well for the anti-air. Kaito Man, you can see he's taking the back dash, that long back dash from Leona, and then the dash up crouch B once he recognized he got reckless with the hops. Let's go.
Finally wins the first round. I think this actually means officially the momentum shifted. But what can this Hind do? With 2 bars, oh, tried to go for something right there.
Oh, he just commits to the blowback. It's the combo afterwards as well. Goes with the overhead.
Oh, what?
Oh, my God.
That was definitely safe side.
Look at all this, just the damage adding up so quickly. Hind already losing half life, and then he gets crossed under, goes into the super.
Pineapple is looking too sweet right now, eating all these damn inputs.
Oh, man, and again, Kaito Man, with every correct decision in that round 2, able to put down Hind without losing much life, and this is a prime position to be in.
That is, woo! Already on the Oswald. And right now, Pineapple needs some of them tricky confirms, like your boy.
Okay.
Needs that Oki setup. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to allow Kaito Man to get out of the corner. He's done such a good job with this Leona using the full screen space.
He's looking for it. All right, Queen.
He's just backdashing himself into the other corner. Oh, and then the roll to get away from that as well.
So he thinks he's trying to backdash so that the timer comes down to the. Oh, no. He's going to try to finish her off. Oh, okay, there it is.
Oh, taking overhead.
Uh-oh. Kaito Man in trouble here.
Okay.
He's going to get that life back. Pineapple is going to get that life back. Have 3 bars, which is more than what Kaito Man has.
Yep.
He's in control here.
Yeah, and despite Kaito Man running the clock right there with a lot of backdashing, he didn't do much damage to Oswald, so it's still a full life.
Now he's going for that again, looking for that low to confirm.
Yeah, you can see Pineapple staying with the hops, right, trying to avoid that crouch C.
Went for it anyway. I like that. See if he was going to do something about it. Oh, no punish.
Oh, good rollout.
Kaito Man just playing the mouse right now. Pineapple probably spending too much meter to beat the cat. No punish there.
Oh. Yep, kind of a reckless jump over right there, so Kaito Man just makes him block on the other end of it. Good block on the cross up.
Oh man, that's just taunting him now, man.
Oh! Great one hit confirmed.
You saw he got impatient. Ooh! Caught him jumping.
And again, here we go, back dashes again, right? Trying to work that clock. Let me get that life lead.
Yo!
They stare at each other for mad long with Pineapple. Comes out with the throw. Kaito Man building some meter with the DP from full screen.
Oh, that's gonna be curtains, baby. Are you kidding? Oh, okay. Shut my mouth wide open. 50 seconds left on the clock. Not a lot of life coming back from this, but he's gonna get rid of this left heart all the same.
Whoa. And we saw Kaito Man go with a reverse OCV here in the beginning of the set, but now Pineapple on a verge of a reverse OCV of his own.
Only 1 bar, though, and he's got to deal with the Iori that did the OCV in the first place. All right, just caught him in the air with that far D. Break his heart with that stuff. Uh-oh. All right, nice far A. Ooh, but no, too high.
Yeah, too high to get the max score confirmed afterwards. See, that's why Kaito Man almost got an immediate roll out here.
I'm loving the way Pineapple's playing this.
Crouch be a little bit too far. Doesn't go to the one hit confirm. It was going to be tough to do so. Trying to find that triple B dream. Not going to have it.
Gotta be.
Oh, he fates the rollout and punishes.
Oh my God, going for the Oki. Oh, he got him. That's going to be a wrap. Pineapple rushes back from the touches. The jaws of defeat. What the hand slap. Pop off on him.
That's what I'm talking about. I like to see that. Bangs the table as he takes the victory. Reverse.